Spanish video and MP3 lessons with Laura Garrido Eslava.
El Pretérito Pluscuamperfecto, Part 2.
We are going to learn the irregular verbs of the Spanish grammar tense Pretérito Pluscuamperfecto. These verbs have two parts. The first part will always be había, habías, había, habíamos, habíais, or habían, depending on the person who does the action. But the second part can be irregular. And the irregular verbs are exactly the same ones than the irregular verbs in the Pretérito Perfecto. So, for example, when you want to say, I had opened, that verb to open is irregular in Pretérito Pluscuamperfecto. So, rather than abrido, you'll say abierto. Abierto. If you want to say, I had resolved, the verb to resolve is also irregular. So, rather than resolvido, you'll have to say resuelto. Resuelto. To put, if you want to say I had put or you had put, rather than ponido, you'll have to say puesto. Puesto. With to do, when you want to say I had done or you had done, we had done, you don't say hacido, you'll say hecho. Hecho. With to cover, when you want to say I had covered, you won't have to say cubrido, you'll say cubierto. Cubierto. To break, when you want to say I had broken, you won't say it rompido, you'll say roto. Roto. To return, when you want to say I had returned, you won't say volvido, you'll have to say vuelto. Vuelto. To discover, when you want to say I had discovered, you won't say descubrido, you'll say descubierto. Descubierto. To write, when you want to say I had written, rather than escribido, you'll say escrito. Escrito. To say, when you want to say I had said, rather than decido, you'll say dicho. Dicho. And with to see, when you want to say I had seen, you won't say veído, you'll say visto. Visto. So these are the irregular verbs. But don't forget that before this verb I just have told you, you'll have to put había, o habías, o habíamos, depending on the person who does the action.